Okay, so today is the 27th of June, and it's always reassuring when you get something like this, which says, apologies for damaging the item. So I think they've just damaged the packet that it comes in. Hopefully what I paid for inside is perfectly fine. I don't think... No, there's nothing else in there. Okay. Oh, it looks fine. Looks fine. So, it's this. Another copy of Doctor Who in the Pescatongs. So, this one's interesting as it has, well, the original vinyl artwork rather than the cassette version of the artwork. There was various versions of these over the years. You can see this one's pretty plain. But you can tell it's an old cassette, mainly because of the shell. Because I do have a later edition of this, where the shells are just black. Or was it translucent? I can't remember, it's one of those two. But this is a very early edition, you can tell. This is very much, you know, very 1970s in fact. Yeah, it even smells like the 70s. Gee, that's it. Let's just wind it forward a bit. Oh yes. So that is very cheap and nasty tape there. That is very cheap tape. Also, actually, I've just noticed on the other side, the label is starting to come off. The adhesive isn't holding it down, but yeah, pretty basic. And the fact it's also got a label on. BBC cassettes don't often have a label. But if we take a look at the J card, doesn't, you know. There you go. So yeah, it's just another edition of that. And it's not a great story anyway. I have listened to it before, because I do own the, I think it's the 2016 vinyl record of it. That also has the Doctor Who sound effects one. It's basically the re-released one on yellow and blue vinyl. But how much did I pay for this? £1.46 plus £1.40, so £2.86. Yeah, that's about right, fair price, and to be honest, I'm pretty happy with it. Not much else to say other than that. So yeah, something that I didn't really need to get, but I'm glad I have it all the same. Okay, so today is the 9th of July. We've got a box here. It's fairly large. Where's the knife? Where's the knife? It is difficult trying to open this and manoeuvre around the camera. Okay, so they've actually put this one in a box. You know, they didn't just send it as is, which is nice. Again, it's just really difficult trying to maneuver around this tripod and camera. It's not easy. Bubble wrap. Yeah, you can see what it is. And there's a little thank you note. So, yay for the thank you note. But this is what we came here for. So, the packaging for this is pretty much the same as the others. I will probably do a proper review of these at some point. Has this been retaped up a bit? I'm actually going to break this bit of tape here, because otherwise it's going to be, I might break the foam. And I can see bits of polystyrene going all over my bed, which is, you know, lovely. Okay, so this one has a matte finish, not a glossy finish. But if we put the camera down a bit. A little more. So we can have a nice little proper look at it. So, I mean, it's a classic Dalek, pretty much. Clearly based on the Product Enterprise ones, which were thus term based on the Sevens Daleks. But this one's really weird because, you know, we've got the hemispheres, which, you know, are blue and silver, but then here we've got a hexagonal section here, just like the Imperial Daleks, where really, you know, a 1960s Dalek shouldn't actually have one. My neighbour's just started mowing the lawn, so that's, apologies for that. And also, for some baffling reason, they have painted the gun black, just like the desk of the Daleks Dalek. And then the eye, you know, has the pupil, which again is a bit weird, but also even weirder is the discs around the eye are black, and the dome lights are made to look like the Imperial Dalek ones again, because they did release an Imperial Dalek of this, which, you know, isn't accurate either. But it's just weird. It's a bit of a weird little sort of mishmash between the two of them. It's really odd like that. Like, it's just a complete mishmash. But, you know, it works as a cookie jar. You can put stuff in it. I might do a review on the cookie jars at some point, possibly. Maybe when I get some more, because, yeah. I do. Spoiler alert, I do have another coming this week. So, but, yeah. It is nice though that they did get the mesh. They got the mesh. So it was nice that they did that. I mean, overall, it is a nice cookie jar, but I'd never ever use it as a cookie jar. It is a really nice display piece. It's interesting though that it does have a matte finish. It's not a glossy finish, it is a matte finish. I'm just wondering on the top, is that bit of dirt? The answer is yes, it is. There's a bit of dirt on the top, which I'm just wiping off. I'll give it a proper clean later on, but there is. Luckily, there's no scratches, no paint chips or anything like that. So, yay! Happy days, and I'm happy to have this Dalek in my collection now. So, yay! Ow. Okay, luckily I just realised that when I did, but I recorded the actual bit where I opened the box without the microphone turned on. So yeah. Luckily I'd only just cut open the top when I realised, but anyway, today is the 10th of July, and this item I paid £25 plus a tenner postage. The interesting thing about it is that the eBay seller initially put the auction up for £40 plus a tenner postage. However, in the final day they put it down to 25 because they thought no one was going to buy it, but I did. And what is it? It's a cookie jar and bubble wrap. Yay! Now I've just got to figure out how the hell I'm going to get this thing out. Stepping over a bunch of wires. Ow! The tape is sticking to the hairs on my arm. It hurts. It just hurts. So, you can see this box is immediately different to the others, since, you know, it's black. I think this is, yeah, the Platinum Limited Edition. It's basically just a, you know, a Dalek painted in chrome, kind of like the Product Enterprise ones. Oh wow, that is very, very shiny. That is very shiny. Okay. I found that this is the best method. Just put upside down and tip it out. Okay, I can see where the foam's come apart. They've put new tape on here. I'm just going to focusing. There we go. So I'm going to cut the tape, not on that side, I'll cut the tape on this side, just so that it can open up like a book. And I am a little bit scared to touch this, actually. Just because I know that the minute I do, it's going to get fingerprints all over it. That's just a fact, it will. Here we go. I'm touching it by the base and its innards. And I just noticed this one actually has a different base, actually. It has a felt base. The others didn't. Yeah. I don't know if that's something they added in lace or the others are just missing it. I can already see this is has a few bits of polystyrene in it. One day I will get a shelf for all of these, but let me just So, just looking at this, wow, it does look really nice. Let's put the camera down and take. I mean, this thing, it's definitely my favourite Dalek cookie jar. You can see bits of, yeah, if you see bits of white on it, that is bits of the polystyrene. I've been trying to get it off, there we go. But I do think this does look really nice. I do like a chrome finish. I believe there is a gold finish of this as well, somewhere out there, but to be honest, I think the gold, I don't know, something about it just looks a little bit too garish. I do prefer actually the silver. Well, the chrome basically finish, I think it just looks a bit, I don't know. I mean, I do, if I did get the gold then I would like that as well, but I do prefer the chrome finish. It does look really nice. And also, there's no detailing of an eye there, it's just, literally the whole thing is just in chrome. Apart from the mesh around the neck, that is actually excuse me, almost a silvery colour, which does actually help it stand out in comparison to it. But yeah, there it is. I'm very happy to have this in my collection, and my god, is it going to be a fingerprint magnet. So yeah, £35, very happy. So yes, it is still the 13th of July. It is the 13th of July. Ah. Okay. Hey. The HMV exclusive complete 4th series. Now, I paid, and I'm going to show you proof of this. So, if I can show on my phone here, I paid 99p with free postage for this. Now, I'm interested whether or not it includes the discs. I did say 4 discs as well. The underside is just the same as the standard series, folks. A little bit bashing, a little bit there, but yeah. Well, let's see, because this is the HMV exclusive version, which I've never owned. It does include the discs. Whoa. It does include the discs. That, I think that was probably a mistake. Because I had a look on their site, and I saw you know, other series, and they were selling it, you know, for £5, £6, £7 used, which is normally what they go for. Because I thought, oh, maybe it's just the outer sleeve cover. Maybe it's just the outer sleeve cover, everything else is the same. No. So yeah, I didn't need to buy this, to be honest, didn't need to get it. But for 99p, yeah, why not? Why not? And to be honest, it's the first Doctor Who DVD I've gotten in a long time, a long time. So yeah, I mean, to be honest, all it is a different slip card on the front. Because I remember seeing this advertised in, I think it was Doctor Who Adventures magazine. Back then it was actually still good. But yeah. Also, the Supreme Dalek is actually embossed into the cardboard, so that's nice. And so is this sort of background, which Yeah, it's a bit weird. It's not embossed on this side though. Not embossed on that side, just the Supreme Dalek sign. So if you don't know, on the standard version of this that was released, you've just got the sort of typical sort of vortex background kind of thing, and on the other side, rather than having the Supreme Dalek, you have Davros. Also, though, the edition I have is actually from the Series 1 to 4 box set, which, rather than having the 10th Doctor in the brown suit, it has him in the blue suit, which is a bit weird. But, yeah. Also, it is not worth buying. Like, I understand if you're going for the skill books of the re-released Series 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. But if you're just going to be buying Series 1 to 4, it's normally I'd say, yeah, go for the Blu-ray, but it's not worth going for the Blu-ray for the new series because there is no difference. There is no difference. The only difference is that it's on a Blu-ray disc. And they might say it's upscale, but actually, when you compare them, no, not really a difference. It's literally, if you've got a TV, if you've got a modern, TV, whether it be HD or 4K, and you play it on a Blu-ray player, whether it's a DVD or Blu-ray, if you still play it on a Blu-ray player, it will do all the upscaling. So it'll look pretty much just as good. Because I actually tried this with a one that I have, for example, the next Doctor, there we go, which is on the Specials box set, which is still in standard definition. I do also have the DVD, and I did an A/B comparison. And realised I could not tell the difference between the two of them. I really couldn't. And I look at video all the time, so yeah, unless you told me which was which, then you couldn't really tell the difference, so yeah. Okay, so it's the 5th of September, and I've been holding off on doing a few of these unboxings just because generally I've had a few issues in my life recently. But anyhow, let's take a look at this. Okay, Big Finish usually send these in cardboard boxes, but okay. So we've got Big Finish's Out of Time #1. Notice this doesn't have a number 1, though it does on the side. So this is a first of 3, I think it is, Out of Time stories, which, they didn't confirm, but they heavily hint, especially in the behind the scenes on this, that they're going to be basically multi-Doctor stories. So this one is the one that a lot of people were hoping for when David Tennant joined Big Finish. A 4th Doctor and 10th Doctor meeting, which, spoilers, did technically happen in what's it called, the Legacy of Time box set, the 20th anniversary of Doctor at Big Finish box set. Although the two of them, while they were in the same story, they never actually interacted. David Tennant had a cameo right at the end of that one. Now, what's interesting, a bit weird about this one, is that, I thought that it would be new series and classic series Daleks, but it's not. Only the Supreme Dalek is a new series Dalek, and all the others are classic series, which is a bit weird, and it was deliberate. In fact, Nick Briggs actually said, he did a new series Supreme Dalek. Yeah, it's frankly a bit odd. I do like the 2 TARDISes on the back, though. But yeah, I won't be opening this. I don't tend to open any of my Big Finish physical releases, apart from the vinyl records. That's the only thing I tend to open in terms of their physical releases, mainly because I've already got the digital copy. So, I just keep this sealed because there's literally no reason to open it, so why bother? But speaking of Big Finish, well, something I ordered off Big Finish this one I will be opening. So this was on a sale on Big Finish's website, although it is available obviously elsewhere. I've got hair in my mouth. Is the 10th Doctor novels Volume 3. Now you might remember I got the 10th Doctor novels at, what was it? Was it Volume 1? I think it was. Or was it? I can't remember, but yeah, here it is. And as you can see, it includes the story of Martha. The frozen. You know, I'm going to have to read it behind the camera because I can't actually see it from here. The frozen wastes, breathing space, judgment of the Gadoon, judgment of the Gadoon, and the Sylvain exclusion. Are the two main reasons I actually got this. I already have actually a Prison of the Daleks on an audio CD. But there we go. Notice here we've got 20 CDs, 23 hours and 15 minutes running time. Now this, I can't remember how much I paid for this. Because this I got as part of a bundle. I think it cost me £30 or thereabouts. But this, if I take a look at the invoice. Okay, so this cost me £4.98 for this. £4.98, because it was on sale. And the delivery was £3. So it came out at, you know, literally 2 pence under £8. So, yeah. So this one, as I said, I will be opening. Now, something I don't like about this, but this is really the only way they could have done it without making... This is like the minimum the box set could be, but what they've done, if I open it up, you can see here literally all of the discs are just stacked on top of each other, which I don't like. Now I will be ripping all of these at some point. I only ripped I think Sting of the Zygon out of the previous box set, and still haven't listened to it to this day, but there we go. Some of them are 2 CDs and some of them are more. Just depends, but there you go. There's the inside. Lovely, jubbly. And finally we've got a package that says fragile, do not bend. So I won't. Where is that knife? I'm just gonna cut it gently off camera. I find that if I cut things off camera, it makes things a lot easier, makes things go a bit smoothly. Because if I try and cut things on camera, it's more difficult because you're trying to look through a bloody tiny viewfinder. And I know what some people are going to say, oh, why not get an external monitor? Yeah, if you buy me one, then sure. I'll use an external monitor if you buy me one, but otherwise I'll just use the little articulating LCD. But there we go. So this should be some bubble wrap, but otherwise should be haha. Is there anything else in there? I think that's this. Yeah, just that and some bubble wrap. So this, which I've been trying to get for a while, but you know, finding a decent price on it is a bit difficult at the minute. Who is the Doctor? Now this, for those of you who don't know, this is the EP that John Pertwee released. I think this is a 1980s pressing of it. Doesn't say, but yeah, this is that. This cost me, I think it was £12 including delivery. You know, it's a little bit more than I'd be willing to pay. But yeah, here we go. Now you can actually listen to this elsewhere as well, but you know, for an EP, it's in pretty good condition. But we'll have a look at the record itself. Again, not bad. It's a bit dusty. Few might No, to be honest, it's just dusty, really, more than anything else. Yeah. So, I'll be interested to see hear what is Doctor ... question mark by Blood Donor. That'll be interesting to hear what that is, but obviously, you know, the main reason I got it is... Okay, I just realised it is a 1980s pressing, because it says copyright 1980. So, yeah. But the original version of this came out in, as it says there, in the copyright 1972. So this is a later pressing of it, a 1980s one. Although seeing that, the 1980s pressing, I've heard from some people that the 80s pressing, this version in particular, is actually a better pressing than the 1972 version. That could be complete bullshit. It probably is, but you know, I have heard that I think it might just be because the 80s one, since it's, you know, a decade newer, just about, I think generally they're in better condition, because this one is in a cardboard sleeve. I don't know if the original one was, but I do quite like this artwork. It's quite nice. So yeah, there we go. 3 things there that I have unboxed. So obviously, you know, try and get this stuff out as quickly as possible. So yay. I don't really know what else to really say about these. Let's get the focus in. There we go. So yeah, this was about £12. That was 8, and that was technically about 10, sort of, on its own, because I got it as part of a bundle deal. So when Out of Time 2 and 3 come out, whether they come out, I don't think they'll come out this year. I think it'll probably be next year, I think it is, because they haven't even, you know, given any details on the story yet. So, but when they do, I will get them and get them posted. So yeah, so yay. So today is actually the 21st of September. Although this actually came yesterday, I think, or was it the day before? I lose track. Anyway, I've got a box here, and I know exactly what this is. Wow, I've forgotten how thick these individual disc ones were, but here it is, and I'll go into that in just a second. I'm going to have a look. I haven't seen these in quite a while. Yeah. It's the Vortex magazine. Okay, that's what I think about that. So anyway, this is the 8th Doctor the Time War Volume 4. Really, this should be called Davros the Time War more than anything else, because in this box set, actually, the 8th Doctor doesn't really feature much in the first 2 stories, really. So, but this is seriously, this is definitely worth it, and you don't really need the context of the other box sets to listen to this one, unlike previous ones. But Plain Dome by John Dorney, which interestingly is unusual because it's actually a 2-parter. You know, not like 2 stories linked together, no, an actual 2-parter, which we haven't had from the 8th Doctor in a long time. That is a really good and really solid story. I know light is reflecting off this like there's no tomorrow. But yeah, this is a really good solid box set, and I've forgotten how thick these are with the individual CDs, because I'm used to Big Finish box sets now just being not in individual cases. They're just going to dual case, if you know what it is. Basically the thickness of 2 standard dual cases, but part of one. So yeah, I've forgotten how thick these are. Yeah, but yeah, I will not If you don't know, if you haven't watched my unboxings on Big Finish box sets before, I don't open them. I just keep them sealed, because really, with these, there's no real benefit on me opening them, because I've already listened to it, obviously, because when you order from Big Finish, you get the digital copy for nothing. So really, there's no benefit in me opening this, because I'll never actually listen to the actual physical CDs. And also, if I ever, was short of cash and needed to sell something out of my Doctor Who collection, then it would be these. Which I won't feel too bad, because I still have, the digital copy. But still, though, I haven't to this day, and I probably never will. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I do highly recommend this. Excuse me. I've got really bad hay fever again at the minute, because for some reason in September it's really hot and sunny. In mid-September. Well, we're getting into late September now even, but yeah. This one, highly recommend it. I'd say probably this is my favourite box set since the first 8th Doctor time, more mainly because, the first 2 stories. Dead Shade, not brilliant, and Restoration of the Daleks is more of is an interesting one. Although this story does have a cliffhanger ending, this box set. I will not spoil what it is, but let's just say, if I say anything, it might give it away. You know what? I won't say anything. But literally the last 30 seconds of the last track on this box set. Yeah, interesting, and it does change things. But we'll see how it goes in future releases. But yeah, that's it. I have no idea when this video will be going out. Who knows? Everyone will probably know what the spoiler is by that point. So, But I kept it secret for all you who haven't listened to this. And also, generally a lot of the time, if you check eBay, if you're not bothered about having the digital copy from Big Finish's website and just want the CD, a lot of the time you can pick it up cheap on eBay, because what a lot of people do is they buy the CD and they, have the digital copy to themselves, and they just sell the physical copy on eBay, and they normally go sometimes considerably cheaper than buying it from Big Finish themselves, and obviously you can always rip the CDs, which is what I've done actually in a few releases where, Big Finish kind of wanted, an arm and a leg. I mean, I pay them, just not my arm and my leg, so just watch out if you're ever in the street. Anyway, tatty bye. Okay, so today is the 7th of October. I'm having to do this one pretty quick, because I'm expecting a call back from a job. So I got this off eBay, The Holy Terror, which is a really good story by Rob Shearman. Oh, there's a few little, just noticed there's a couple of little cracks on the back, which is irritating, because a dual cassette case are generally a bit harder to find, a bit more expensive usually. So it is holding up, so I think I'll be okay. With Big Finish now releasing a load of vinyl releases, they've literally this year they've really went above and beyond, and they're treating their vinyl record releases more like the special editions, like they used to do with their CD box sets. For example, the 9th Doctor Adventures, they're not doing a special edition CD box set like they did with the 10th Doctor Adventures, they're just doing like a standard CD set. Excuse me, and the vinyl is the special edition thing. Anyway, here they are. Could be this way up, really. And, yeah, these... Oh, no. Well, it doesn't say on the cassette, though it does actually say in the booklet, that on the booklet goes there, that it does say Dolby noise reduction. though it doesn't say it on the cassettes themselves, which I'm wondering whether that's a typo. Because these came out basically right at, literally as cassette was literally just kind of limping along. It was, you know, it was on its last, like, I mean, for example, when these came out, cassettes now sell, there's way more cassette sales now than there's ever been in the last 30 years. Basically, cassette sales are, I mean, they're not like a major thing, they're not as big as vinyl records, but, you know, they're much bigger than they were, say, in the early 2000s and early 2010s, but yeah, there we go. But it's nice to have it. This story's actually, if you've got Spotify, you can listen to this story for free, actually, on Spotify. If not, it's £3, though it does go on sale quite regularly. Yeah, it's interesting. Let's have a look at the inside. It does have a bit of a smell. Almost smells like perfume from Boots. I've smelt this on a few. I think like something ferric. Smell. Yeah, smell of ferric tape. I think it's a bit old. It's giving off a little bit of an odour. But hey ho, there we go. Well, you know, it wouldn't be half a bad idea for Big Finish to start actually doing their cassettes. Start releasing cassettes again, to be honest, because, like, you know, they're limited edition collectibles. This cost me £4.80 total, so pretty good price for this, actually, and it is in pretty nice condition. So yeah, not really much else to say for that, but yeah, quite nice. Okay, so today is the 20th of October 2020. The reason I'm saying the year is because who knows, this footage could be sitting around for a year, just like my items from Unbox 31, where that footage was literally a year old. So yeah, this came from World of Books, and it cost me £11.26 total, and it is, come on, there we go, hey, it is the, what was it, the Nest Cottage Chronicles, as they call it. There's a slight crack in here, because it is used, but for a tenner, this is actually a really good price for it, cheaper than even downloading it. But this is 16 discs, and it runs for apparently 17 hours. But yeah, the only one of these I previously had was this disc 1, which is Hornet's Nest Part 1. And the only reason I had this previously is because it was included as part of a bundle back in, I think it was 2009, as part of a Forbidden Planet bundle, where you got Hornet's Nest, Dalek Collector Set 1, and I think some comics or magazines or something as part of a bundle. So yeah, but yeah, let me just, oh, these CDs are not in order. Oh yes, they are. So CD 2. So actually, no, it'll be easier if I just take them out. I'm just going to quickly count. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so all 16 discs are here. So yeah, this thing, like, basically, the Nest Cottage Chronicles. This thing, I think one of the clips is broken, so it only clips at the top, not the bottom. But yeah, this includes Hornet's Nest, what was it? Yeah, Hornet's Nest, Demon's Quest, and Serpent Chest. Which, to be honest, when you say them together like that, it just sounds really funny. But yeah, to buy these individually, though, I mean, the physical CDs now have started to become a little bit expensive, and to buy this brand new can be a bit more expensive. It can be about £30. But yeah, I'm looking forward to listening to this. I will be ripping the CDs to MP3, I think the digital copy of this, if you want a digital copy, I think the digital copy is, I think it's £15 on the Google Play Store. Or was it 20? It's one of those two, but yeah, well, be honest, for 17 hours, that is, and you know, I paid just over a tenner for this, with the postage. Really, really good deal, so can't really complain about that. So, yeah.
We have noticed recently that there has been a consumer resistance to our videos. Please do not adjust your sex. There will be no way out for you now. You are now enthralled in what is about to happen. You cannot look away, and you will be under my control. For those who are still watching, you may enjoy some more unseen footage from 2020. Enjoy it.
Okay. Been here for about an hour now. Bad news is evidence of someone or something has been here. The good news is I've decided to vacate this area now. Nah, it's the afternoon now, late afternoon, and I've only got so much light, so I don't want to be facing anything. Another hole. I don't want to be facing anything in the dark. The question is, which way do I go next? Eeny, meeny, miny. Well, John Pertwee always went for meany. So, meany it is. Let's just hope that meany isn't a meaning. It seems that I am on the right trail. Yes. No evidence of wood destruction. Everything. Another tree knocked over. More evidence. So, you did come this way. Okay. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Back to you again. I've just gone in one massive circle there. Okay. So that wasn't a good idea. Let's go this way. I see bits of light. Hopefully that is a way out. Ah. Stumps. Everything just seems so, I don't know, empty. Seems like there's no life here whatsoever. And oh no. Oh, now it makes sense. That post. And then this. From last night. then that must mean if I keep walking on this way, I've definitely been here before. So it makes sense. Whatever was chasing me last night came from down there, spotted me coming from the bridge just down there, and then followed me down this pathway. Yes, it's all making sense, but the problem is, was it looking for me for help? Or to attack? Or possibly for food? I don't know. I haven't fully assessed the situation yet. Though, there is evidence of deja vu. Yes, there. I was right. It did follow me out here. Was it want? Should I stand my chances better with the Daleks? Who knows? Out in the open like this, they might be able to trace me. Okay. So, what can we establish? Well, over there is where I got a glimpse of something last night. Just a glimpse. Couldn't really see it properly. You can see over there bits of burnt wood. And in that direction, that is where I ran towards. I could hear it chasing me, but I couldn't see it. I re-entered the woods here, and somehow in the darkness I managed to go across the lake in that direction there. So from all of that information, I've just gone round in circles. It was rather a long explanation for what it was, but circles it is. Wait a minute. I know this area. There should be... I'll have to see if I'm right though. But I'm starting to remember again. Because I've been to this area before. Many, many times. So many times I've been to this area now, but I keep acting like it's a complete and utter mystery to me. But why? Unless... perception filter? No. No, perception filter would stop me noticing an exit. No. It's more than that. I'm getting a whole lost thing in the woods. No, it's more than that. It's a memory filter. Yes, a memory filter. Ah, I was right. Civilization. I can get out. I can get out and go. Yes. Civilization that way. The woods that way. Interesting. Interesting. Though it doesn't make sense. Did the Daleks put the memory filter here? Maybe it isn't just memory. Maybe it's, I don't know, the power of suggestion or something like that. Maybe I wasn't being chased by something. but something was planted in my memory that would tell me that I was being chased. Yes, it all makes sense. Well, I'll have to figure the rest of it out another day. For now, I've got to get out of here. Then again, you never know, do you? Not truly. Was I being chased by something? Well, when I get a second car, I might consider it.